Hello everybody, it is Friday, February the 19th. Who would have thought this week would go so quickly? Just a quick one, I'm going to pop on later and open the coffee shop, but just thought I'd let you know what is going out to the post office today. It's not even 9 o'clock yet and I'm up and at it. I'm quite proud of myself. So I put two things on my Etsy shop the other day. I thought I'd got a spare 5 minutes, and I was looking through photos I'd taken to find things that were okay photos, and I put this card up, and it hadn't been up long and it's sold, so that's going to one of my lovely subscribers. So that's got to go to the post office. I've done this little thank you card. Again, I do all my little cards just out of scraps. Can you see all the sparkle on there? Just out of scraps, so they don't cost me anything in the great scheme of things. Obviously they cost me my time, but this is going to a subscriber. It's just a card to let them know I'm thinking of them. The little bit of text is torn out of a vintage French English pocket dictionary, and the daisies are from a stamp set by Julie Hickey. It's lovely. You get the double daisy and you get a single daisy, and I've just sort of created my own little scene on one of my backgrounds, and then there's little gold micro beads there for a bit of texture, and I've found some paper and decorated the inside on both sides. I'm just covering up the name, yeah, because this was a piece of card I'd smudged on, and I would have perhaps thrown it away, but no, I've covered it up, so unless she's watching this, you won't ever know. So that's going out to somebody. I'll put that there. Now, the badger card that I made the other day, I showed it to Mr. Paper&Twine because it's his friend it's going to. He said, "What's that bloody big badger doing?" I don't know why I did that awful Birmingham accent. He doesn't talk like that at all. Yeah, so Mr. Paper&Twine didn't like it, but it's going anyway. So I've got to write the envelope for that. I'm entering a couple of challenges. And for one, you had to do an ATC. I've never made an ATC before. If you don't know what that is, it stands for Artists Trading Card. And they're to be 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and you decorate the one side with whatever your style is, and then on the back you put your details, and the idea is that artists traded them and you built up a collection of different people's works of art. I wouldn't go as far as to say mine are works of art, but I've made a card for this person. I've used those same stamps that I used on Carla's card. I don't think this person's got 3 dogs. I know they've got 1 dog. And I'll cover up the name, but I've decorated the envelope just for a bit of fun. And you had to make an ATC, as I said, and I love anything sparkly, as you know. I am quite subtle. I don't do lots of layers like some ladies do. They put lots of lace on and things like that. That's lovely, but it's not me. I do like my little bit of subtle sparkle, and I'm really liking using vintage text out of old books at the moment. So I've done this little sea-themed one. Sorry, the light's not brilliant, but built up layers of different size glitter. And again, let's move that out of the way. Is that better? That's better. Text out of that dictionary. I just love this bit here, the deep blue splodge from the Cosmic Shimmer, and I've yet to stick my details on the back, but I've just done that. And then you had to do a crafter's choice, and because this is going to America, Canada, I didn't want anything too heavy because obviously postage is prohibitively expensive. It had to be paw themed, as in, you know, paw prints. So like the other thing I showed you not so long ago, a little picture frame. Home is where the dog is. some of that vintage French twine and some little bells, just for a bit of, I don't know, I think they're cute. And then you left a paw print on my heart with some paw prints, so I hope that'll fit the brief for that. So I've got to package those nicely and put them in an envelope. And then this is for another challenge I'm entering. Again, you had to do an ATC, and I won't say who it's for. I mean, they don't watch my channel anyway, but again, my style with some torn text out of that French English pocket dictionary, because I used the English bit with flower on that other card. I used the French bit with fleur, so we've got a bit of pearl, what are they called, liquid pearls, and a little bit of iridescence on there. And again, I've got to stick my details on the back. So I'm just going to make a card. God, the light's really bad, sorry. I'm just going to make a card to go with that. So lots of things to do today. I've made a to-do list. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 things on there. And you know, I'm going to make it 15 because I'm going to put open the coffee shop, because that's not on the list, and that's very important. So I shall come back later. Bit of a long introduction. Sorry about that, everybody. I will see you soon. I'm just sat here putting my post together, and Blue has seen a fly outside on the window, and she's just reached up to try and get it, but she's given up now. You gonna go for it? No, she's too interested in that ruler. She's biting that ruler. Can you see her? She's a cheeky little monkey. Go on. She's wagging her tail. Go on, Blue. Go on. So everybody, the coffee shop is open. It is 20 to 2 or thereabouts. I originally had 15 things on my to-do list. I added a couple more, so it went up to 18, and I've done 11. In fact, actually, I can cross another one off now, because one of them was to open the coffee shop. So I've done 12 out of 18 things on my list. That's not bad going, is it? I've been out to the post office. I did take you with me, but you were in my pocket. Yeah, so just have a quick little chat with you today. It is very, very grim out there. I'm glad I went to the post office when I did. It's just started raining here. It's very, very grey. Blue isn't impressed. She's hiding somewhere, probably under the bed. Yeah, so I hope you've all got something nice to drink. The barista is on duty. I'll have a word with you about him in a minute. I've just got a black coffee. Lorna, the iron brew, is in for you. I don't know whether you like it chilled or not, but there's some out at room temperature and there's some in the fridge. I've got coffee for those that like coffee. I've got a whole array of different milks now. I've got almond milk, soy, you name it, I've got it. Yeah, so Barry, he's calmed down a bit after the lunchtime rush. Somebody wanted a panini and the toaster thing had broken, so that sent him out of sorts a bit. But I asked you what I should do with him, and someone said that I should castrate him. Well, I thought that was a bit brutal. I am quite handy with a pair of scissors, but not that handy. So I think he'll be keeping his crown jewels. I think he's all right for now. I've cancelled my order of squirty cream because I don't think it can be trusted, and I have docked his wages, so yeah. But no, it's been a funny old week. It's gone quickly. What can I tell you? I went for my COVID vaccine on Monday. Had to go over to Coventry. That all went really smoothly. I was expecting to be there quite a while. It said on the letter to expect to be there between half an hour and 3/4 of an hour, and I was in and out in less than 5 minutes. I was very tired the next day. Whether that was anything to do with it or not, I don't know. My arm is still very tender where I had the injection. The injection itself was absolutely fine. But yeah, so I've been a bit tired this week, but then that could just be me being me anyway. So yeah, what else can I tell you? It's riveting content, this, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, I had a scam phone call last week. I meant to tell you about this before now. It really upset me at the time. My mobile went. I mean, most people that know us ring us on our mobiles. The only people that don't are our parents. They still use the landline. So I ignore the landline if it's a number I don't know. But this number came up on my mobile, and it was a mobile number. I thought, oh, you know, answered it, and this automated voice came on saying, a warrant is out for your arrest. You are being investigated for tax fraud. And I was like, oh my God. And I hung up at that point and made a note of the number and did some internet research, and nothing came up. It wasn't a number that was known. There's these sites you can go on, aren't there, where you look at dodgy phone numbers. But I reported it, but it really shook me. I thought, I don't like being in trouble. And my husband was out at the time, and he came back, and I was in tears. And I said, I've had this phone call, and it's really upset me. He just laughed at me, thought it was really funny. I've got over it now. Nothing's happened. And I did some research, and HMRC say that they will never send the police for you. You'll always get a letter first. So yeah, we've had our Gusto delivery this week. I'm going to try and film one of those for you. Mr. Paper&Twine did one last night. He did this easy one pot haddock and leek risotto, and you can just see the ingredients there. It was absolutely delicious, really delicious. So I've got a discount code for friends and family. I'll pop that in the description box if you want to give Gusto a go. I think the discount entitles you to 50% off your first box and 30% off the remaining boxes for your first month. And I think we get a discount or something as well if you take delivery of a box. So I enjoyed that. I'm cooking tonight. I'm doing a Nigella recipe I've wanted to do for quite a while. It's just roasted vegetables on couscous, but it's got some fancy spices in it. So I'm going to do that tonight. It should be quite easy to do. And I'm going to crack on with a bit of stuff for my Etsy shop this afternoon. I've done a couple of VRs I need to upload. I'm entering all these challenges. I can't keep up. It's ridiculous. I think I need to take a step back. I'm trying to sort of meet people in the crafty world because, you know, we're all so isolated, aren't we? And I haven't seen any of my friends for ages, and not very many of my friends are crafty minded anyway, so it's always nice to meet people that are. So that's why I'm entering those challenges, really, just to make contact with people. And it's amazing, some of these people that I've made contact with live quite close to me, and you think, you know, you've got a whole wide world out there, and you meeting people online that live really close to you. It's quite funny, really. It's I'm going to take Gladys off in a minute. She quite enjoyed her trip out to the post office. I don't think she's been to the post office before, but when I got her out of her box this morning, her nose was out of joint a bit, and she kind of said to me, it's about time you got me out my box. I think she's got a bit of a superiority complex over Wilma because she should have cost more money. Both of my wigs I got on the NHS, and they were £75 each. Gladys should have cost about £350. She's a Raquel Welch. Do you remember her, the actress? She's a Raquel Welch model. And Wilma should have cost about £220, I think. So I did well to get them on the NHS for £75 each. I'm entitled to 2 a year at that price. but my hair's growing back quite nicely now. It's going to need a cut soon. Yeah, so I think I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Oh God, I can hear Barry making a noise by the fridge. I don't know what he's doing. We've had a delivery for all you lovely new subscribers of soft drinks and stuff, and I think he's finding it difficult to find room in the fridge, so I better go and see if he's all right. If you haven't already subscribed and you like my drivel, even if you don't like my drivel, subscribe. It does mean a lot, and I'll be back soon. Bye.